I'm hoping to finish in the top half of the Big Sky. Um, we've got some pretty good individuals. Um, we're don't have we don't have all the event areas covered, but we have some event areas that are really loaded. Um, so hopefully it'll all work out and we'll be able to score in the top half. We'll see what happens. It is probably for outdoors. I consider it one of the most important outdoor meet. There's two meets I really think that we focus on as far as the women's team, and the first one is the Al Manual, where we duel Montana and Montana State. That's kind of a traditional duel for us, and then the next one is the Outdoor Big Sky Conference Championships. So those are the top two meets for us, and obviously the Big Sky is the most important of the two, and that's the focus of the whole year for the whole team is getting ready for that meet and doing as well as we can at that meet and peaking at that meet. I tell you, I think it is our strongest throws crew ever, and we only lose a couple of them, so I think down the road we're going to be even stronger in the throwing group. The Olivia, I believe, is ranked third in the hammer, and then Kelsey's in there in the hammer. We've got two discus throwers who are ranked really high, Emma and Kelsey. Morgan's ranked in the shot put. We have a javelin thrower who I believe is, she might be top 10. I believe she's top 10, and she's just a freshman, Samantha Baker. So we've really got a good throws crew. But the Big Sky is really good in the throwing events. So even though it is our best crew ever, it's going to be, we're going to have to really do well to score well in the throwing events. But I'm just really proud of that crew. I have never had as strong a group. I think our distance crew is stronger than our throws crew. They're ranked really well. We've got a lot of depth. They can cover a lot of areas. And again, that's a young crew. I don't think we have a senior group, a senior person in that bunch. So things are really not just take away from this Big Sky Conference Championships, but next year when we host, we should be really strong if all these kids continue to improve. But Katie obviously leads that group, Katie Mahoney. But like you said, we've got Sarah, Bernice, we've got Paula, and Katie. Katie Argoni. Man, that is a strong five. Those kids are gonna really do well. I'm excited to see what happens. The jumps, that's an area that we're down a little bit in, but again, the strength over the years for us has been the pole vault, and that's where we're ranked number one in the pole vault. I think that's the only event we're ranked number one in, and that's a freshman, again, an underclassman. So I'm really looking forward to the upcoming years, but we're going to get through this year. I believe we're going to score some good points in the vault, and it'll be fun to see where we're at, and hopefully we can add some more jumpers to the crew after this year. My goal, we need to get some points from the relays. That is where where it's gonna really make a difference on where we place, where we score in the Big Sky. Last year we missed fourth place by 1 point. So I know those relays are really going to play a role in what happens, and so I'm hoping those sprinters, because they're not running in some of the open events, that they're going to be rested going into the relays, whereas other teams, athletes are going to have run previous events, so they're going to be going into the relays a little more tired than our crew. So I'm hoping that's where we can really surprise some people and score some points. that are not expected, that were not expected from our group. But you never know what's going to happen. But hopefully that will play to our advantage. Just, we always go in ranked, not real high, and finish a lot higher than where we're ranked. And I think that's going to happen again this year. I'm real excited. I think we're going to score a lot more points than what people expected, and hopefully other people will break in and score where we need them to score to help move us up. So we'll see what happens.